Alright guys, let us talk about XAT 2023, concluded an hour back, and it had 76 questions. English had 26 questions overall, comprising of RC questions and non-RC questions. The RC questions this year contained, I think, 2 poems as well. The overall cutoff, I think, would not be more than 10 to 11 questions. The difficulty level was easy to moderate, I would call it, not very difficult questions. It was not very different from what we have seen in XAT in the last years. Second section to talk about, and the most interesting section to talk about, is decision making this year. And numerical ability questions related to decision making basically re-entered in XAT, which were absent for the last 3 or 4 years maybe. And this year a lot of students would be taken aback to see the numerical ability decision making questions, or the decision making questions based on numerical ability. But trust me, the questions were not as difficult or head scratching as we saw in the last year. So basically it may seem very difficult, but the questions were definitely straightforward. And I think we cannot ever say as to what will be the real cutoff in decision making, but I believe that 8 to 9 questions will definitely solve the purpose. So in decision making, 8 questions, definitely correct 8 questions will seal the deal. Let us talk about the maths questions. Maths was horrible this year. A lot of students were yelling at the top of their voice that this was the most difficult maths section they have seen in XAT in the last 3-4 years. But some people were also saying that some questions in maths were not very difficult. It was also by virtue of the fact that we had 10 extra minutes and lower number of DI questions. We had only 2 caselets of DI with 3 questions each. So basically you can go ahead and you have more time to solve quantitative ability questions. So I think the paper difficulty level of mathematics was a bit higher than the last year's, but the number of attempts will definitely not go down because students will solve more number of questions given 10 minutes extra. So I think 12 questions to 13 questions in maths also will seal the deal, and you will be easily clearing the cutoff. Overall, if you ask me, I think not less than 31 and not more than 35 will be the cutoff, will be the overall cutoff. I think if you ask me personally, it will not be more than 32, 33 questions. So 32 to 33 questions in XAT 2023 will seal the deal, and you will definitely get the calls, right? So that was all about XAT 2023. Let us look forward to preparing for the other exams. TEST is lined up. We have CMAT lined up, and lot many students would be taking various other exams also. Look forward to them, and prepare for GDPI very well. If at all you are very positive about getting a call from XAT, or you have already gotten a great call from on the basis of, or expecting a great call on the basis of CAT score. Thank you. Bye. Take care.